1 million. There we go. Really efficient. Look at that amount of loot, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chill, dude. This is really cool. I like that you actually need to control your character. There we go. We won. Sup, guys? It's Kosh, and it's Witch Night First Days Guide that will teach you how to play the game, and this one is different from other idle games, so you would like to do some right things, otherwise you will regret your choices later. Let's go. First tip I can give you, which is actually kinda odd, but I do it all the time. Install LD Player through the link down below in the video description. That will allow you to play it on the PC. That will allow you to farm without killing your phone battery, so it can run in the background on your PC, get resources, get everything, and then you can synchronize it using the Google Play on the Android on your phone and play it wherever you want. Really efficient. Now let's talk a little bit about the basics, stats. Now stats are different from other games here. You would like to get some HP, but not that much. You can die in this game and you will die. Moreover, unlike other idle games, if you die, you will lose all the gold that you have. So be really careful about exploring on low health, going to the higher difficulty areas, because if you die, you can lose a lot of gold. You can get it back if you watch an ad. But I mean, if you have ability not to do so, spend it before going somewhere. So let's spend everything on the attack, as always, yes. Stats here are pretty straightforward, as in most other idle games. Attack is the top priority, then you get the HP, which is not the top priority. Then you get the defense, which is really important because that will lower the incoming damage and increase your survivability. Then accuracy, so you won't miss. Critical rate and cast speed, pretty obvious. Out of those, I think cast speed is the most important, but in order to unlock it, you need to level up. So that's actually one of the main things about leveling up. There we go, we got enough to level up, and as you can see, the stats over here, when you level up, they stay the same, so they don't increase. Is your food capacity, so that's the only thing. It also recover over time, so it's okay. And different types of food, since we're here, give different bonuses for you, so you should go with the one that you kinda feel like using the most. I think this cooldown reduction will be really useful, otherwise attack is nice, because HP regen, not that crazy useful. In order to unlock additional food, you gotta go to the alchemy screen. We'll talk about alchemy a bit later, but basically that's your way of unlocking things in the game and getting additional bonuses. So let's do the alchemy here. Okay, good, bam. And we get the magic berries food. And it increased our attack by 10%, which is pretty cool. We're done with the stats. Alright, by the way, leveling up is not the only way to spend XP. You got experience growth over here, and you spend experience to get additional stats here, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen this stuff before. So I've spent a lot on the HP region here because it increased survivability quite a lot. Everything else here, well, I think it should be unlocked as you go, and you will need all of those. Moreover, they are not that very cheap and not that expensive as well, so you might be able to afford it. All those stats look really good, so I would advise you guys to evenly invest in all of them. Now, which rank? Which is the ascension level, basically, or your tier of your character? I think we should be able to do the next one right now. You can see the change in your attack over here, and you will unlock additional optional stats for yourself. Although changing them requires the ticket, and tickets aren't easy to get, so I advise you guys to wait at least to reach regular or intermediate witch before rolling them quite a lot. Let's go and try to challenge this challenge. Alright, that's some sea star, demonic sea star, and I think it will go down because it feels like it will suffer. This is time limited, and most of the time you got issues with the time, not your health. Although, since the enemies, they are doing a lot of damage, you might want to control your character and not stand in the red circles so you wouldn't die before you should. So yeah, try to avoid unnecessary damage. That might actually help you out quite a lot, but it seems we're not taking this star down right now. Maybe later, closer to the end of the video. Yeah, it's still alive, so we might need to change the spell settings. So let's move on to the spells. We got 3 schools of spells over here: fire, water, and earth. And as always, fire beats earth, earth beats water, water beats fire. You can see those over here, element powers. Advantage element deal 50% increased damage, so like if you use the right elements against specific enemies, you are doing more damage over there. All I know that you can click here and actually see additional bonuses here for yourself if you're interested in that. Let's try to upgrade spells and see what will happen. So yeah, I'm not really sure what those percentages mean right now. I can't tell you about that. I was trying to find that info, but I have no idea. But we know that right spells do the right things. Moreover, if you are curious about the damage, it seems that the fire spells are doing most damage overall, so if you don't want to overcome specific spell, you would like to go with fire because it's pure damage, while water is more about stunning the enemies and slowing them down, and earth about healing because that gives you like HP restoration. But some spells are just about the damage, so that's good as well. If you want to unlock more spell slots, you gotta rank up your witch, or you can get them with the witch coins, but I wouldn't advise that because you will need them for other things as well. Keep in mind that other than the main elemental spells, you get non-elemental spells over here, and there are a lot of them. So yeah, if you want to get the right builds, don't forget that you can use those as well. You can either buff specific stats, for example, accuracy or attack, or you can get special element boost over here, so it's up to you how to introduce them in your build. But my 5 cents that I think they will be useful when you'll get more slots available, because right now they don't seem really useful in comparison with, like, for example, fire spells over here of the same rarity. This is 3-star, this is 3-star, and it's giving way more damage. You can also upgrade spells that cost books, and those can be acquired by leveling up, so that's one of the main ways to get the books. Other sources are pass, spell gacha, etc. So mainly it's gacha and leveling up. Now we got the knights here, and knights are your assistants in the combat. They are pretty powerful. You can make them stronger by overpowering them. That's just challenging them and showing them that you're the boss here, hitting them in the face. When you can do that, overpowering your knights isn't something special. It's just another fight like the boss fight over here. And if you're strong enough, you can defeat them before the time runs out and get the benefits. Let's see if I'll be able to do that with this knight. It seems that we can make it in time. Yes, he is going down. And what we will get? We will get higher rank, we will get additional stat, and let's see if their main stats increase. Yes, their attack increases as well, and they get additional skills. So now this one restore health of our witch, which is nice. Leveling them up increase their stats, which is good. Moreover, when you level them to a specific level, you can unlock additional slot for additional ability. Moreover, higher loyalty means that you can level them up to the higher level, so it's important if you hit the level cap basically. I advise you guys to invest a bit into the knights as well, because they are very efficient, very powerful, and they will help you to take out enemies easier. Then we get the pets. Pets are kinda additional bonuses to your character. They are always with you, but their bonuses aren't that crazy, so as you can see here, they're good, but you can live without them that much, so don't be worried if you don't have those unlocked. When you increase their loyalty though, they will unlock additional passive, and you can roll them by using change ability. Options here are spell elements, so if you are going with some specific element, you can tune your pet towards that and use them to give yourself a boost over there, so pretty straightforward here. Then we get the avatars, and for avatars it's pretty interesting. In order to unlock their passives, you need to spend those tickets and unlock them one by one. The next one will be even more expensive, and so on. So if you want to get something from the bottom here, you will have to save up a lot of those tickets that will be useful for you in other areas as well, so decide if you really want those stats. And last but not least area, equipment. For equipment, there are some things that are very unique to this game. First of all, yes, you need to combine it, and the best equipment is always the best option to go for. You can upgrade it as always with the stuff. I won't talk about that much, but you got this right column over here, which cannot be obtained through the combining. You need to craft it using the alchemy. And if you press auto combine over here, your equipment will go to the next row over here, and you won't have enough resources to combine it. So what I would advise is to lock the equipment on the right row that you use for alchemy, unless you crafted the required things out of it. Let me show you what I mean. Like, for example, if you want to get this staff, this green staff over here, you need 4 of 2T, 2-star green rods. You know what I mean, right? And actually you need 10 of those in order to be 100% successful. So when you get enough resources, let's actually do some summons right now. There we go. When you do some summons, let's do crazy amount of those, 300. Maybe we'll get something good here. Oh, nice. We got the 4-star equipment. That's pretty cool. Anyway, what I wanted to show you, if you press auto combine without it, there is a lock here. Let's remove this one. Bam. Without the lock here, auto combine, bam, it goes all the way to this rod right now, to this staff. And if you needed those normal ones, you would miss out, and that sucks. So instead, I would advise locking this column and use that for all the alchemy that you can use it for, and then unlocking it and moving on. Same goes for armor and other things, so yeah, auto combine is a good thing if you know how to use it properly. Now there is important question: should you upgrade a lower tier equipment to get those passive bonuses? I say yes, but only after you upgraded your main equipment high enough. Because for example, for this cruel one that we got right now, we get 1000 attack for a couple of those levels, and it's very efficient in terms of upgrade per crystal, attack per crystal, and those things won't even come close with their 15 passive ability, whatever. So yeah, so just craft the right column over here that will give you additional passive bonuses that are good, and be done with it. Before crafting, you will need to unlock the item, and after that, bam, you do the combination, and that will give you the new items that you need. And that's how alchemy works. Basically, as I already told you, that's the way of unlocking things in the game. Try to get all the things that you can, because those are really good and efficient. So getting them is nice. Oh, you can get avatars for diamonds. I don't know if it's a good idea. Since we're talking about equipment, you might be wondering, how the hell do you get those enchanted stones? Obviously, past hunting monsters, you living too soon, exploring the world, etc. I would advise going for specific dungeons. So if you click on the world map, you can see, oh wow, we got the raid here, that's cool. You get the dungeons, and some dungeons are focused on one resources, other focused on others. Whoa. So the first one is for the gold mostly, second one is for the items that you can get in order to, you know, get your inventory going, and the third one is for those stones. But their availability is limited, so you gotta focus on the things that you need, and that time per day is limited, so you can always charge it by watching ads, by seeing ads. Let's do that and see how much we will recharge. There we go, this dungeon's time has been recharged and it's loaded. Come on, it gave us 5 minutes. Interesting. So basically, if you used up all the time for your dungeon, you can recharge it using different methods here. It's up to you if you want to spend those tokens here. I don't advise doing that quite often, I'm not sure. But focus on the things that you need when you're doing that. So before recharging it, I would advise to push as far as possible to get the most rewards. Since we are in the dungeon, let's talk about those a bit as well. My god, that will be a long tutorial. So most dungeons have different areas. They're marked with those signs, so like the further you are, the harder it will be for you to take them out. And what's most important for you, that you should be able to take out enemies fast enough. And what's even more important, that you shouldn't die there. So for me, going to the hard one is pretty good idea. Moreover, you should explore it when you go in for the first time, because you can get those chests, those coins and everything, so make sure to do it right. If you are in the enchantment stone dungeon, focus not on the enemies but on the actual stones that are over there. That will, oh my god, we got 2k already. That will allow you to get most of those resources, so try to fight the enemies right next to those crystals, because that will give you crazy amount of loot. That's basically the main reason why you're here, and that will allow you to get those things to level up your equipment. So yeah, when you get enough, you can leave the dungeon, return, and you should be able to save the rest amount of time for yourself. Yep, you got the rest of the time free for yourself, so you can use it however you want and when you want. Now, I just found out that there are raids, those are for higher level players, so I would try to challenge it, but I think I will be instantly killed. Let's actually take a look what's happening there. No, it requires level 55, so you can't access that. And by using this map, you can travel between the areas. You can see the actual rewards here, so what can be dropped where and everything, so you can decide which area to farm when and how. Quick traveler intakes of your food, but it's not that crazy, it's okay, it refills over time, so you can do it no problem. When you are on the spot, don't forget to activate the monster boost, so the enemies will start rushing in, so you will farm more. That's how you farm offline, basically, AFK, idle. You just activate this thing and go do whatever you want, and your guys will do the rest. Now, other than that, there are some more things in the game that I would like to talk about. Collection. Those are good sources of diamonds for you, and they also give you passive bonuses, so make sure to collect them from time to time and try to finish them. That will allow you to get extra stats. Then there's a trial, that's another way to get additional stats and additional rewards. I specifically left this one alive so we can take it out right now and get the bonuses with you. Should be pretty easy actually. It is easy, but not pretty. Okay, it's good. He's going down very fast. Guys, he took me out, so that's what I was talking about. You would like to focus on your character and move him or her around during the fight, so you won't be standing in the area where the enemies can defeat you, because yeah, they can do pretty decent damage to you if you are not careful enough. Let's try it again, and this time we should be able to succeed. Oh my god, chill, dude. Oh, come on, come on. Finish him off. This is really cool. I like that you actually need to control your character. There we go, we won. To do this, we got the reward, we get bonus defense, which will allow us to be more tanky. Other than that, don't forget to get the pass rewards if you are going free to play or pay to win, doesn't matter, because those, if you're stuck, they will help you a lot, because you can use them for summons or anything and get stronger quite a lot. And do that alchemy, because it's really efficient, so let's try to max out everything that we can. I would advise going for 100%, guys. I failed several of those already, and I was like, I'd rather go for the maximum chance without risking it, because risking isn't my way of doing things. You can also get the knights using the same mechanics over here, but once again, that can be pretty expensive. And here you can also get the witch coins from diamonds and other resources, so if you really need them, you can do this. I wouldn't advise spending them on the premium coin though, because I think it's not worth it, to be honest, for free-to-play players, obviously. If you are pay to win, it's totally different story. I'm not sure how it works over there, because I'm not spending anything. But yeah, if you're stuck, just summon some stuff and you will be good. Try again. Yes, let's see, maybe we'll get lucky this time again with some reds. Nice. And as for splitting the diamonds between spells and armor and weapons, I would say you need to do both, because you need the spells and you need all the equipment. Let's go all in with the rest of our resources. And when you rank up, you get additional rewards here. The chances are not really high to get something cool, but I mean, it's okay. Don't forget that you can go into the package and claim the first daily bonus package depending on the amount of jewels being spent, so it's up to you. It's like for free to play available as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, don't miss that one out. Once you get your accessories with the bonuses, you can also upgrade them to get additional stats. Once again, for the low tier stuff, it might not be the most efficient way. You can also register them, but in order to do that, you need some currency for upgrades. So those things are available later in the game, so you need to wait for that. Another tip, that when you take a look at the world map, you can see all the collectibles that you haven't collected, and make sure that you get them all while you play in the game. That will allow you to get extra resources that will be useful for you for sure. So like those witch coins and everything, make sure that you backtrack the map if you haven't did that, so you get all that loot in your inventory, but not on the map. Let's try to beat this big guy, he looks cool. And the last but not least, in your home you get some dungeons that you might want to do as well. You get this daily dungeon that will give you rewards. Let's go and attempt it. I never actually tried it, I just found it today and want to share it with you so you wouldn't miss it, guys. There we go, we got that magical lady here. Make sure to avoid the direct damage, so yeah, move your character so you won't be killed early on and you will be able to do them. Oh my god, that was a bad move. So you will be able to do the most damage to the boss. Alright, let's see. Step 6 Berserk, should we? We should be able to do even more damage. That's actually pretty dope. I wasn't expecting to do that much of the damage. 1 million! There we go! When you are powerful enough, of course, you don't need to avoid anything. You can just step there and do the maximum DPS. But early on, that's really efficient. Look at that amount of loot, guys! Oh my god! We collected everything! Don't miss this. There are also trials and hidden dungeons, so make sure to check those out from time to time, because you might find some cool things over there. We got the rune here, we get the... what's that? The crystal. We can destroy it, I think. Let's go. There we go, the crystal is destroyed. We got 33k of those things. We got some blue gear from boss kill on in the world up there, so don't miss it. You can use the lamps on the first floor to move to the second. There is one lamp that's pretty dark. Those trials are smart. I'll make a separate video on those. This is a puzzle basically. So you need to find a way in the invisible maze here. As you can see, we are kinda getting somewhere. Not sure. Alright, we are getting somewhere. Let's see. This is pretty cool. I like it. Oh, I'm out of food. So moving around consumes food, guys. But we managed to get to the chest. Rune found. And once again, we can click on this lamp in order to go deeper into the third one. Kill this monster. Oh no, it's too strong. Let's try to get some more additional artifacts. I'm curious what they will give, because those are pretty rare. And well, oh, okay, the chance is really low here, 10%. Okay, I want to get the 100% one first. That gave us 159 combat power because our spells got stronger. And now, before ending the video, I wanna test how stronger we are than before. Let's challenge the star again and see if we'll be able to take it down with our newfound power. And it seems it will be happening way faster than before. But yeah, after following those tips, guys, you will become way stronger. You will be able to get to the higher tier, kill more enemies, get more avatars and all that stuff. So will be useful. So anyway, let me know down below in the comments what do you think about this guide. Don't forget to check out the video description to get the LD player, to see other videos in the playlist, check out my other YouTube channels and other stuff like Discord, social media and yeah, those things. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.